has being the creative director for Twisted Circus been for you? How's that experience?
That's even the title creative director is something I just manifested for myself.
Okay.
Like you have an idea of like kind of how the progression of the Twisted Circus like started, but as we kept doing shows and gaining more momentum, so our last show had it was, I'm trying to think the best way to describe it. Okay, the last show, and I can send you links to like little recap videos so you can like envision it better.
Yeah.
But the last show I had, it was fully immersive, meaning like all four. It was in a big warehouse size place.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen the YouTube video for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it had all the immersive, like, so it had 4 walls of video production that needed to be made. Then we had like I think we had like 7 or 8 different performances. And that also included that cartoon that I made and all this stuff. So like all of this kind of it's cool, and it's a new like passion of mine now. Is like working with a team that specializes in different strengths.
Okay, yep.
And then being able to be the creative director. Like, hey, this is the vision, and then this person is like, oh, I love that. We should do this, this, and this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, managing that, learning and dealing with sponsors and liquor licensing and
it's like a whole new thing.
Yeah. I mean, everything to like being worried about parking, all this stuff. All of that stuff is things that I've learned, just by doing it myself over these last 4 years. But yeah, man, I love it, and I'm excited. This year we already got things planned out. It's going to be another exciting year. Nice.
So when do you usually have like the event? You just do one a year, or is it like?
I'm doing 2. I'm doing 2 this year. I always do something in October.
Okay, cool. It's around like Halloween, right?
Yeah, but and then there's another. The other one will be the Reflection Show. I believe we're going to do that again this year. But I don't have the exact dates for the larger show. But I know that I'm definitely doing something in October. I always do like a Halloween thing.
Right, yeah. That's dope. Okay. Okay, so I love that you like advocate for the Latino community. So how important is it for you to be like that that representation and like support for the community?
I think it's needed. I see the need for it. I see a few artists now kind of filling in that void that I'm really excited about. I kind of see myself, I would like to continue to support and watch it grow and thrive. But me personally, my mindset is more prioritized in a unification effort, where I feel like as Latinos we need to be able to identify, you know what I'm saying, and also feel like we're part of the culture that we're helping develop. We're actually a big part of making what Atlanta culture is. Yep. So I think all of that needs to be like highlighted and everything. But really, I'm not on that like, oh, it's us energy. Like, hey, like yes, let's look out for each other. And especially look out for each other. But I think I don't know how to say it, but like my ultimate purpose or my ultimate goal is to even use that as an example of being more inclusive.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we have our own movement, but our whole purpose is like, well, we're being more inclusive with everything.
Right.
It's inevitable. So it's kind of just going with like the energy of like evolution almost. You
Right,
know,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
I promote it. You know, I promote it a lot. But yeah, the Latino community here is not represented. Even though we're everywhere,
Right, yeah.
you know, like we don't have like a good, you know, loud enough representation, and not just the arts, but in a lot of different professions. I would say probably the one that we really run it is the food industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because all the best restaurants are Spanish over here.
Yeah, I love how do you like Hispanic food? I really do. It's like one of my favorite foods.
All of it, right? All of them.
It really is. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so where do you see yourself in like 5 to 10 years?
I am going to be on the road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm either going to take the Twisted Circus show to different venues, to different cities across America, or I'm going to figure out some way to do a little tour of some sort. I want to travel and do art.
Okay.
I have a dream, and I like saying it because once you put it out there, it helps it actually happen.
Manifestation.
But I would absolutely love to get to the point where I could just take a trip with purpose, and on that trip make, 8 to 12 pieces, and be able to pay for the entire trip plus with the art I make.
Right.
But that's my goal in my head.
Okay.
So like 5 years from now, hopefully I'll be like in Spain, or like
Spain,
visit.
that'll be dope.
Yeah, or even like just on the West Coast for a little while.
Yeah.
Just traveling. I mean, I'm gonna stay in Atlanta. I love Atlanta, but I gotta travel.
Yeah.
I want to use my art to travel.
That's a good goal. I like that goal. Yep. Okay, so what's one word would you use to like describe yourself, or like your art, or like any word that might come to mind to describe you?
Can it be 2 words?
Yeah, 2 is fine. Yep.
I would say always open.
Oh, okay. I like that.
But I would spell it with 2 L's.
Oh, why?
Because it's like always open around the 24 hours around the clock.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But it's also like in all ways, I'm open-minded.
Got you. Okay.
Like just open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like fluid would be another good one.